The hidden epidemic of metabolic disorders. Did you know that nearly 1 in 3 adults worldwide suffers from some form of metabolic disorder? Conditions like obesity, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and fatty liver disease have become alarmingly common. And the most shocking part? Most people don't even realize they have a metabolic disorder until serious health complications arise. Studies show that metabolic disorders don't just affect your weight or blood sugar levels, they can lead to heart disease, stroke, chronic inflammation, and even cognitive decline. But here's the good news: these disorders aren't just something you have to live with. They can be reversed. And the secret? Your diet. Today, we're going to dive deep into how transforming your diet and making simple lifestyle changes can completely restore your metabolism, improve your energy levels, and help you take back control of your health. So, if you've been struggling with fatigue, stubborn belly fat, cravings, or blood sugar spikes, make sure to watch this till the end, because the information I'm about to share could change your life forever. What are metabolic disorders and why do they matter? Metabolism is the process by which your body converts food into energy. A healthy metabolism ensures that your body is functioning properly, breaking down nutrients, absorbing vitamins, and keeping your hormones in balance. But when your metabolism slows down or becomes inefficient, it can lead to metabolic disorders, which affect how your body processes glucose, fats, and energy. This disruption increases the risk of serious health conditions like insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure and cardiovascular disease, fatty liver disease, obesity and hormonal imbalances, chronic inflammation, which can lead to autoimmune disorders. What's even scarier is that many people develop these conditions without even realizing it. They simply assume their weight gain, fatigue, or brain fog is just part of getting older. But here's the truth: your body isn't failing you. Your diet is. The good news? Your metabolism is not broken, it's just mismanaged. And with the right diet and lifestyle changes, you can repair, reset, and completely transform your metabolic health. Let's talk about the real problem, and why so many people struggle with metabolic disorders in the first place. The modern diet is destroying your metabolism. Metabolic disorders have become increasingly common, and one of the biggest misconceptions surrounding them is that they are primarily the result of bad genetics. While genetics can certainly influence metabolic function, the overwhelming factor driving these disorders is lifestyle, particularly dietary choices. The modern diet, especially in Western countries, is filled with processed foods, excessive sugars, and inflammatory ingredients that gradually erode metabolic health. The root of the problem lies in the standard American diet, which consists largely of ultra-processed foods, refined sugars, unhealthy fats, and artificial additives. These components wreak havoc on the body's ability to regulate blood sugar, burn fat efficiently, and maintain hormonal balance. One of the biggest contributors to metabolic dysfunction is excessive sugar consumption, which leads to continuous blood sugar spikes and insulin resistance. When insulin resistance develops, the body struggles to use glucose for energy, leading to increased fat storage and the onset of conditions like diabetes and obesity. Refined carbohydrates and processed grains further compound the issue. Foods like white bread, pasta, and sugary cereals cause rapid glucose surges in the bloodstream. Over time, these constant fluctuations damage insulin sensitivity, making weight management more difficult and increasing the risk of metabolic disorders. Another hidden danger comes from the widespread use of vegetable oils, such as soybean, canola, and sunflower oil. These oils are high in inflammatory omega-6 fatty acids, which contribute to chronic inflammation and hinder the body's ability to burn fat effectively. Additionally, artificial ingredients and preservatives found in many packaged foods disrupt gut health and hormone regulation. A poorly functioning gut microbiome can impair digestion, nutrient absorption, and metabolic efficiency. Frequent snacking throughout the day further exacerbates these problems by preventing the body from tapping into stored fat for energy, keeping insulin levels elevated and metabolic flexibility compromised. The cumulative effect of these dietary habits results in a sluggish metabolism, hormonal imbalances, and persistent weight gain, making it feel nearly impossible to maintain energy levels and a healthy weight. However, the good news is that these metabolic issues are not irreversible. By making key lifestyle changes, such as eliminating processed foods, prioritizing whole nutrient-dense meals, balancing macronutrients, and allowing the body time to reset through intermittent fasting, one can restore metabolic function, improve insulin sensitivity, and regain control over overall health. How to reverse metabolic disorders through diet. Metabolic disorders don't happen because your body is broken, they occur due to years of poor dietary choices that disrupt your metabolism's natural balance. The good news is that by making intentional changes to your diet and lifestyle, you can heal your metabolism, improve insulin sensitivity, and regain control over your health. Prioritize whole, nutrient-dense foods. The best way to repair metabolic dysfunction is by eliminating highly processed foods and replacing them with whole, nutrient-dense foods. Healthy fats, such as avocados, nuts, olive oil, and fatty fish, support hormone balance and energy production, preventing metabolic slowdowns. Protein-rich foods, like grass-fed meats, pasture-raised eggs, and wild-caught fish, regulate blood sugar, reduce hunger, and help maintain lean muscle mass, which is critical for a healthy metabolism. Fiber-rich vegetables, including spinach, kale, and broccoli, promote gut health, digestion, and fat loss, while low-glycemic fruits such as berries, apples, and citrus provide essential vitamins without triggering blood sugar spikes. Cut out processed sugar and refined carbs. The modern diet is loaded with refined sugars and processed carbohydrates, which are some of the biggest culprits behind metabolic disorders. Consuming too much sugar leads to frequent blood sugar spikes and insulin resistance, making it harder for your body to use fat for energy. To reverse these effects, eliminate sodas, fruit juices, white bread, pasta, and processed cereals that cause rapid glucose surges. Baked goods loaded with added sugars and artificial sweeteners should also be avoided, as they trick the body into craving more sugar. Instead, opt for slow-digesting, fiber-rich carbs like quinoa, sweet potatoes, whole grains, and legumes, which provide steady energy without disrupting metabolic function. Implement intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is a powerful way to restore metabolic health by allowing the body to transition from relying on glucose for energy to burning stored fat. Fasting periods give the digestive system time to rest and reset, improving insulin sensitivity and reducing inflammation. A great starting point is a 12-hour fasting window, gradually increasing to a 16-8 fasting schedule, where you eat within an 8-hour window and fast for 16 hours. This simple yet effective approach helps lower insulin levels, boost fat burning, and enhance metabolic efficiency over time. Increase daily movement and resistance training. Exercise plays a critical role in reversing metabolic disorders, but it doesn't mean spending hours in the gym. Strength training is one of the most effective ways to build lean muscle, which naturally increases the number of calories your body burns at rest. Walking after meals helps lower blood sugar levels by aiding glucose uptake in the muscles. High-intensity interval training further accelerates metabolism by triggering fat oxidation and improving overall energy production. The key is consistency. Regular physical activity enhances insulin sensitivity and prevents the metabolic slowdown associated with aging and poor diet. By making these lifestyle changes, you can take control of your metabolic health, reduce insulin resistance, and restore your body's ability to burn fat efficiently. The goal isn't to follow a restrictive diet but to nourish your body with real food, adopt healthier eating patterns, and stay active in a way that supports long-term metabolic balance. The life-changing power of diet and lifestyle transformation. Sarah, a 52-year-old woman, had spent years struggling with severe insulin resistance, fatty liver disease, and frustrating weight gain. Despite following various diets and relying on prescribed medications, she felt stuck in a cycle of exhaustion, brain fog, and metabolic imbalance. Nothing seemed to work, and her doctor warned that if things didn't improve, she might have to rely on lifelong medication. Desperate for a real solution, Sarah made the bold decision to overhaul her diet and daily habits completely. She eliminated processed sugar, opting instead for whole, nutrient-dense foods that supported her metabolism and stabilized her blood sugar. She incorporated intermittent fasting, giving her body time to reset and heal between meals. Alongside these dietary changes, she committed to exercising 3 to 4 times per week, focusing on strength training and walking to improve insulin sensitivity and fat-burning efficiency. At first, the transition was challenging. Her sugar cravings were intense, and the idea of skipping meals felt impossible. But within weeks, she began noticing subtle changes, more stable energy levels, fewer cravings, and a clearer mind. As months passed, the results became undeniable. She lost 35 pounds without extreme dieting, her fatty liver completely reversed, and her blood sugar levels normalized to the point that her doctor took her off medication. But beyond the physical changes, what mattered most was how she felt. The constant fatigue that once drained her was gone. The brain fog that made simple tasks feel overwhelming had lifted. She felt in control of her health, empowered by the knowledge that her body could heal with the right support. Sarah's journey proves that metabolic disorders aren't an inevitable fate, they can be reversed with the right lifestyle changes, and the benefits extend far beyond weight loss. True health comes from nourishing the body, restoring balance, and making sustainable changes that transform not just your metabolism, but your entire life. Your metabolism is in your hands. The most important lesson to remember is that metabolic disorders are not a life sentence. While many people believe that conditions like insulin resistance, slow metabolism, or stubborn weight gain are beyond their control, the truth is that your daily habits have the power to reshape your health. Your metabolism is not broken, it's just responding to the foods you eat, the way you move, and how you manage stress. By making a few key changes, such as cutting out processed sugars, prioritizing whole, nutrient-dense foods, practicing intermittent fasting, and incorporating strength training, you can reset your metabolism naturally. These small but effective shifts help balance blood sugar levels, reduce inflammation, and improve insulin sensitivity, allowing your body to function the way it was meant to. The best part? You don't need extreme diets, expensive supplements, or hours of exercise to see results. It's all about consistency and choosing habits that nourish your body instead of draining it. When you take control of your metabolism, you're not just improving your weight or energy levels, you're setting yourself up for a healthier, longer, and disease-free life. Your health is in your hands, and with the right choices, transformation is possible. Share your story. Your health journey is unique, and your experiences could inspire and help others who are struggling with the same challenges. If you've ever faced issues like insulin resistance, slow metabolism, stubborn weight gain, or fatigue, take a moment to share your story in the comments below. Whether you found a strategy that worked for you or are still searching for solutions, your insights can create a supportive community where people can learn from one another. And if this video gave you valuable information or a new perspective, don't stop here. There's so much more to explore when it comes to healing your metabolism naturally. Be sure to check out my other videos, where I dive deeper into proven techniques, science-backed strategies, and real-life success stories that can help you regain control of your health. Rock it!